Yeehaw! Cowboy pie, mother. Yeah, that's what we're making. Cowboy pie. It's actually got nothing to do with cowboys at all. It's just a kind of classic British comfort food dish. It's just an uncomplicated, simple, cheap, easy thing to do. And that's what we're gonna make. Cowboy pie. And like all these dishes, you can kind of make it as expensive or as cheap as you like. You can use some bog standard Cumberland sausages from Lidl, bog standard mature cheddar from Lidl, and like, again, own brand bog standard beans from Lidl. Leftover onion, got some barbecue sauce in there, it's going to be brilliant. And of course, some mashed potato. And this will cost less than £5, easy, no problem. Like I said before, it's got nothing to do with cowboys. I think it's just kind of like, because it's got barbecue sauce in it, us Brits have kind of named it cowboy pie. It's one of those comfort food classics. It's going to make your belly sing, it's going to make you happy, you're going to like it. But listen, before we dive into this, do the usual thing. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, thank you very much. And share this to your friends and family. And crucially, those people that are in need. All right, some dickhead MP today in our country said like, oh well, poor people can't budget and can't cook, you know, and to make a meal for like 30p. Well, you know, it's all right for you, isn't it? You're claiming you're flipping 200 grand expenses or whatever. Off. It's always the rich people lecturing the poor, isn't it? Yeah, do one, okay? I've got your back, I'm gonna sort you out, don't you worry. But come on, let's get your face down here and let's get on with it. Cowboy pie. Yeehaw! Okay, right. First thing we need to do is brown our sausages. Get the pan on. It's my freaking stupid. Whoa! Pan's onto a medium heat. I'm gonna add touch of vegetable oil. You don't really need a lot, like half a tablespoon, something like that. We're gonna get that nice and hot. Meanwhile, we'll get our sausages out of its packet. I'm using Cumberland, but use whatever sausages you like. Lincolnshire, just normal pork ones, whatever you can get hold of. Separate the links. We'll get those, ah you bitch, that's hot. Get them in the pan. Now crucially what you want to do here is get some nice colour on those sausages. Spend a good 5 minutes, turn them regularly, and make sure you've got a nice even colour all the way around. No kind of like beige strips on the side, even colour all the way around. So I'm going to crack on browning these sausages, and I'll see you in a sec when they're done. Right, so our sausages are beautifully coloured, if I do say so myself. So I'm just going to turn the heat off a second. Get those onto a plate. Look at the colour of those. I've done a fine job there, I think you'll agree. Okay, so pop those to one side. Now I'm going to chop up my garlic and my onion. You don't need to see that though, boring. Right, so the onion and garlic has been chopped. Nice and easy. We're going to get this pan back onto a low heat. You're going to see all the gubbins and the fat that's in there, don't chuck it out. It's going to add extra flavour to our cowboy pie. In with my diced red onion, and usual drill folks, nice low heat, soften these for about 10 minutes. So I'll be right back. So our onions start to go nice and soft, so in with the garlic. Flop. And again, all we're doing with this garlic is taking the rawness out of it. So it's going to take like 30 seconds to a minute. Again, be right back. Right, so our garlic is done. Next in with our beans. 2 whole tins. Should we get them all out? Yep, that'll do. And I'm going to go in with about 1, ooh, misses. 2, 3 and a bit. About 3 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. Use your favourite. I've just got cheap and cheerful Lidl's. I think what it does need is some good old black pepper. Good few twists of that. And then take the sausages that we browned off earlier, get them onto a chopping board, and just cut them into little bits, little bite-sized pieces. Right, so once the sausages are nicely cut up, we're going to add those to our bean and onion and garlic mix. Now, to anyone out there who says that us Brits are obsessed with our beans, you'd be bloody well right. Leave us alone. We like our beans. Give that a mix, and basically that is our pie filling done. So now let's assemble it to make the pie. pie dish, a suitable vessel for our filling. So in it goes. It's going to fit. Just. Make sure it's a decent size. Here we go. So there's our pie filling. I've also preheated my oven to like gas mark 5. Conversions will be up on the screen. And then I'm going to spoon on our mash. Give it a bit of a shufty to make everything settle. Now we're going to put on our mash topping. All I'm going to do is just make little dollops. Just kind of dot it around random locations. Okay, then just take a fork and we're just going to kind of fill in the gaps. Doesn't need to look pretty, doesn't need to look fancy. If you've ever made like a shepherd's pie, it's the same kind of thing. There's a bit of beanish poking out the side there. It doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. Right, we're not aiming for perfection here. Just kind of rough up the top a bit as well. Help it go crispy. And then the final thing is some cheese. Again, use your favourite cheese. I'm using extra mature, just because I like it. And just kind of grate over as much as you want, as much as you dare. You can go over the top, so just do be careful. But what is something like this without cheese? You've got to have plenty of cheese. What I am going to do, just because I'm a bit worried of spillage going on the bottom of the oven and burning, I'm going to stick it inside a roasting tray. No, I'm not, 'cause it's not going to fit. Okay, we'll have to risk it then, won't we? Bollocks. But it's ready for the oven regardless. And just bang that in the oven for like 20-30 minutes. It's not going to take very long at all. You just want a nice crispy top on that mash, the beans to kind of warm through, the sausages need to finish cooking, but it's not going to take long, guys. 20-30 minutes, you're golden. Yeah, it did overspill and catch on the bottom of the oven. I'll deal with that tomorrow. Get the old Mr. Muscle out. Oh, would you look at that? We have a pie, cowboy pie. God. But there it is. There's our cowboy pie. But listen, boys and girls, we know the drill, don't we? Right, that's going to be hotter than Satan's bum crack. If you kind of dig into that now, you're going to explode, your life's going to end, everyone around you is going to vaporise. End of days, you will hurt yourself. Don't touch it. Leave it for a good 5 minutes, we'll come back, we'll have a taste. See you in a bit. Right, got myself a portion. Here it is. Cowboy pie. Bit of sausage, bit of mash, a few beans. Let's go in. Still hot actually, still really hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth. That is just pure stodge comfort food. It's good, man. I've talked about this before, right? Us Brits get a lot of shit for our food sometimes. But this kind of food is not supposed to be at the forefront of our cuisine, of our food. It's just kind of like, get you there food. It's no different to a cheeseburger or chicken nuggets. It's just warm and it's satisfying. And that's all that matters. Now you saw how easy that was. Came together in no time at all. And equally as important, it costs bugger all and it tastes good. That'll feed 4 people, no problem. A few peas on the side, bit of salad, whatever you want. Bit of garlic bread maybe. But yeah, cowboy pie, make it. Do as I say. So I've dished you up another comfort food classic. Cowboy pie, cheap as chips. Again, I'll put the costings on the screen, but that costs bugger all. Under a £5, easy. But listen, I'm going to bugger off because it's quite late actually. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I'm knackered. But listen, if you enjoyed the video, do the usual thing. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of jazz. And share this to your friends and family. Share this to the people that are in need. So I'll see your gorgeous faces next time, folks. Ta-ta for now.